Hey everyone, another year is about to end, and in 2015 there have been so many huge advancements made in the scientific field. These developments can turn our way of thinking upside down and inspire us to gain more knowledge of the world around us. Although we still have a long way to go, here are some discoveries in science from this year that are helping us better understand the world in which we reside and to possibly one day travel to new ones. Number 1. Hundreds of new species discovered. In 2015, the World Wildlife Foundation published a 4-year report announcing the discovery of 211 new species in the eastern Himalayan region, including 133 plants, 39 invertebrates, 26 fish, 10 amphibians, 1 reptile, 1 bird, and 1 mammal. Some of the more unique creatures include a sneezing monkey, which is basically a monkey that sneezes a lot. There's the Dracula fish and a species of frog with eyebrows that look like horns. Number 2. Flowing water on Mars. In September, NASA scientists presented what they said was the strongest evidence yet of the presence of water on Mars, flowing salty streaks of water that vary with the seasons. Scientists were also able to detect the presence of water-clogged molecules called perchlorates. The discovery makes the presence of living organisms on the planet more likely. Number 3. Map of epigenome, a second genetic code. In February, a team of geneticists from across the country finished building the most comprehensive map of the human epigenome, a culmination of almost a decade of research. The team was able to map more than 100 types of human cells, which will help researchers better understand the complex link between our DNA and diseases. Number 4. The ability to change the speed of light. The speed of light is regarded as an absolute. It is 186,282 miles per second in free space. Light propagates more slowly when passing through materials like water or glass, but goes back to its higher velocity as soon as it returns to free space again, or at least it did until now. Physicists at the University of Glasgow has found a way to slow down the speed of light photons. In their studies, they manipulated beams of light through a sort of filter, which they call a mask. The effect of this filter has on light photons causes them to change shape and move at a slight angle. The experiment is likely to alter how science look at light. Number 5. Growing vegetables in space. In a major milestone on the road to a Mars mission, astronauts living on the ISS ate the first crop of vegetables ever grown in space on August 10, 2015. The crop, a bed of lettuce called Veg-01, was planted in July. Number 6. New Horizons reaches Pluto. NASA's New Horizons space probe finally reached Pluto in July. Among the initial discoveries were that Pluto has 4 unique dark spots and a heart-shaped feature on its surface, and most surprisingly, it has lumpy terrain and huge ice mountains. Scientists previously did not think that the dwarf planet would have any geology. Number 7. Bacon-flavored seaweed. Yeah, it's better for you than kale, and it tastes like bacon. Researchers at Oregon State University's Hatfield Marine Science Center have patented a new superfood they created, which they believe will be the next superfood to take the world by storm. The food, made of a new string of red marine algae called dulse, sounds delicious, looks like red lettuce but tastes like bacon, and offers even more nutritional benefits than kale. I don't know, there's just something really comforting about eating bacon that's actually from a real pig. Number 8. The perfect vision surgery. A revolutionary new lens called the Ocumenix Bionic Lens was developed in British Columbia by Dr. Garth Webb. And this is really cool, but kind of makes me cringe a little bit. The lens would instantly give patients perfect vision with no need for driving glasses, progressive lenses, or contact lenses. The lens would also prevent cataracts, but it has to be implanted through surgery, so that's the makes me kind of cringe part. But the good thing is, it could be done in just 8 minutes. Number 9. Google is trying to start the robot apocalypse. Google, in their attempt to become Skynet, has developed new artificial intelligence that can learn to speak and model language, have complex conversations, and respond to inquiries about morality and philosophy. In tests, it mainly helped users solve computer problems, but development of this AI represents a huge step forward as it can create responses based on context. Number 10. A new state of matter. You're familiar with the 3 most common state of matter, right? Solid, liquid, and gas. gas, but there are at least 15 other states. And a team of researchers recently reported a new phase that could be a game changer for the way we use and produce energy. They discovered a substance that exhibited the properties of an insulator, superconductor, metal, and magnet all in one. Researchers are calling this material a Jenthaler metal. It's a game changer because these metals could usher in a new type of superconductors that scientists and engineers have been chasing after for decades. Number 11, there's a space-time vortex around Earth. NASA confirmed through an epic space-time experiment that predictions of Albert Einstein's theory of gravity are correct. There is a space-time vortex around Earth. Space-time around Earth is distorted just as Einstein's theory predicted. The experiments resulted in 13 new technologies, and Clifford Will, a professor and expert in Einstein's theories, says the discovery will one day be written up in textbooks as one of the classic experiments in the history of physics. Number 12, the Powerwall solar battery. Tesla announced a new solution for home energy in 2015 with their Powerwall home battery. The company will focus on ending dependence on grid power, helping homeowners convert to solar energy. The Powerwall does just that. The stationary battery, a rechargeable lithium ion, can power an entire household off the grid. Number 13, batteries that can charge in seconds. As technology develops at an even more rapid pace, the one thing that can hold back development and us playing Candy Crush and watching Netflix all day long on our phone is the battery that powers your smart gadgets. However, engineers at the University of California have developed a supercapacitor that can store as much charge as a typical battery but can be recharged in just seconds as opposed to hours. This new technology could have lasting impacts for hybrid and electric vehicles, space technology, and consumer electronics. Number 14, the first man-made leaf. Julian Melchiori, a graduate of the Royal College of Arts, invented the first man-made biologically functional leaf. The leaf, made of chloroplasts and silk protein, is capable of absorbing carbon dioxide and light and releasing breathable oxygen. This has huge implications for the future of long-distance space travel, which is often limited by oxygen supplies. And finally, number 15, first new antibiotic in 30 years is discovered. Scientists announced in January that they had discovered the first new antibiotic in almost 30 years. Teixobactam was found to treat a number of common bacterial infections and could help prevent the growing resistance to other antibacterial drugs. The team of researchers at Northwestern University discovered the new drug using new methods, which could be a promising new step towards discovering even more new antibiotics. So as it currently stands, if we want to maybe like travel to Mars or something, we potentially have these leaves that can convert carbon dioxide to breathable air. We can grow our own lettuce while we're in space, and we have seaweed that tastes like bacon. I think we're pretty much set. Let me know your thoughts about these scientific breakthroughs. Which one are you more excited about? And if there's any potential scientific breakthroughs you would like to see maybe next year. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.